spirit world. And I know that I've got a gentleman comes forward here, a big gentleman, well, I'll say young because he feels kind of like my age, and I'm 32. No, I'm not 32, I'm 47. But he feels around the 40s, 50s, big man, big round face, ruddy complexion, come on, a real Aussie bloke, loved a beer, maybe had blonde hair, maybe reddy blonde hair, that kind of colour hair, big fella, would have loved the footy. People would have said about this gentleman that if he fell down, he wouldn't spill a drop. Because I know that, because he puts that into my mind here. He loved camping, loved fishing, especially loved fishing. Hello?
Somebody that's a friend of mine.
Okay, alright, let me keep going with him. He's big, he's ruddy, he's sandy blonde kind of hair, is that correct?
He had a tinge of red.
Yeah, kind of a reddy blonde hair. And what do you have with this gentleman? A brother, and a big guy, round face, loved a beer, fishing, camping. If he fell down, he wouldn't spill a drop. Okay, let's keep going here, because I like it when we have two people, makes me work that little bit harder. Let me have a look here and see. This person passes very quickly, very suddenly, very unexpectedly, is that right?
Yeah.
It's right over here, like an aneurysm or a heart attack or
a heart attack.
A burst.
Yeah.
Because he gives me his passing suddenly and a burst like this. I know that, oh my God, if I have the right person for you, you would know that his laugh was ridiculous. Yeah. Because I can hear him laughing here now.
I can hear it for days after he passed. That's all I could hear was him laughing.
No, because I can hear him laughing now, and it's one of those laughs that everybody would comment about.
Everyone to know.
It's a wild laugh. I like him. He's a bundle of fun. He's got to the spirit world. He didn't have a great faith or belief or anything in psychics or... Yeah, because he's got to me here, and he's kind of given me a ribbon. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, come on, love. He gives me that feeling that he wouldn't have believed me if I'd met him in life at all. He comes here, he's big, he's has maybe a football feeling to him.
He's a central supporter.
Centrals.
Yeah.
Oh, that's stretching my mind, isn't it? That's a football team down here, isn't it?
Elizabeth.
It's what?
It's Elizabeth.
Okay, because he gives me football here being very important. I know he leaves behind his wife and children, and his children were maybe late teens now, is that correct?
Yeah.
Late teens, almost into early 20s
Yeah, the
here.
daughter's 22.
22.
He's got an 18-year-old and a 15-year-old.
Okay, because I feel late teens into 20s here. There's just recently been a celebration around somebody.
His daughter just got married last year.
Excellent, because he gives me the awareness that I've recently been at a big celebration around one of these kids. And I'm super excited about that. I know I said I'm crap with names, so bear with me, but I feel like his name's Ray.
Yeah, Ray who?
Oh, Ray. Okay. Very nice, thank you. Because I feel like his name's Ray. Ray's easy, it's short and easy for me. And he comes forward here, he's lovely, he's fun. He would always be at a barbie. A barbie's like his favourite thing to do. And I love mates and friends and everybody. You still know his wife. You still see his wife, he tells me here. And I feel that you would probably see her quite soon. You might see her within the next 3 weeks. I feel. And when you see her, it's going to be hard to say anything in particular to her because she's maybe not so into it. What's that, sorry?
She's not coping very
well. He knows it's going to be hard. When you see her, it's going to be hard to say something to her because she's going to be resistant to it. But please, 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 if you can, persist. Just for your information and for everybody else's information that gets a connection, we video this. and I'm happy if someone wants to send me a USB, I'll put your connection on USB and send it back for you, so that if you have to convince anybody that your loved one came through, you can just show them and they can see for themselves. But he gives me this information. I know that he's big and he's jolly, and he went so quickly that he didn't even know it himself. And he passes, maybe he passes at home. Would that be correct?
No,
I feel.
they've gone on a family holiday to Kangaroo Island, and he actually passed while they're over there.
Okay, because I feel like I'm in a homely, nice environment with family and all of that. I don't feel like I'm at work or anything.
His brother and that went with him, and all the kids. They're all
I feel like I've got all the family around when I pass here. I know, I don't know, is there a Shelley or a Shirley or a name here? If there's not, just kind of stick it in the back of your mind here. I've got kind of a sound coming forward, and I know he's not telling me to shut up because he wants me to keep going. So here he comes. Let me see. You're a good man. Keep coming. Yes. Okay. All right. And like I said before, I connect to certain people because I have a, they make sense to me, basically. I look there and, you make sense. I've met someone like you before. But he stands to one side now, and I know that he ushers through someone here. I've got a lady coming forward. I know this lady passes within the maybe the last 3 years. And I know that she's not necessarily connected to him, but he brings her here forward for you. And this lady is an older lady. She's a grandmother. I don't feel she's your grandmother, but she speaks of being a grandmother. And I feel that that's her most wondrous event in life. Do you know what I mean? Is being a grandmother. And I extend my hands out like this because I have like 10 or so grandchildren around me. And I know that grandchildren are most important. She was happiest when she was with her grandchildren. And I know that she has names. Go on, give them to me. Okay. Okay, all right. I know she gives me the name of Sue.
That's her. That's my sister-in-law.
And is that her daughter?
Yes.
This is your mother-in-law?
Yes.
She gives me the name of Phil.
That's my husband.
Oh,
Yes.
and they've come through in a really roundabout way to get me to you, so I understand this. Bear with me here. She comes forward, she flounces her way forward. She has kind of short hair, she's a grandmother. She got very thin towards the end of her life, very thin. She kind of was unwell, and that's how she passes. She knew she was passing, but she kept saying, I'm excited to go and see him. Is that correct?
Yeah.
She kept saying, I can't wait to get there because I'm going to see him. And I know that she talks about her son, and with that I feel emotional, so I'm going to do what my tutors say and just off it goes. I know that she's excited. She gets to the spirit world, she sees her son, and she brings her son forward. And I know a little bit about her son here, and I know that her son is your husband. And he comes forward. He's a good-looking guy. He has fair hair. He has a smile that kind of lights up the room. Is that right? A smile that lights up the room, and he kind of beams out to me here as he comes forward. He gives me a feeling that he wants to kick me up the bum. So I don't know whether it's a personality trait of his or something, but get on with it is kind of his manner of being. Give a good kick up the bum and get on with things like that. I know that he comes forward with great love for you. I know he passes very suddenly in a car accident, I know that. And he comes forward here. He comes forward with the dates of September being very significant. The end of September is very significant.
That's our wedding anniversary.
Wedding anniversary. Like the very end of September. So that's like the 30th, I feel like.
It was the 30th.
30th of September. So I feel like I'm right at the end of September here, and this is very, very significant for him. And I know that every anniversary you drink to him, you celebrate him. Do you understand that? You have your own way of celebrating him every anniversary. I think at some stage you might actually go outside and talk to him,
I
or
do.
go outside and connect to him. Because he tells me that when you go outside, this is when you're aware of him. What the?
Don't ask that if that's
You've gone out, he's gone outside, and I know that you go outside, you connect to him here. He just drove past on a tractor.
Yeah,
In front of me here. He's just on a tractor, he's just gone past me on a tractor here, and he knows that this is him, this is just his way. The 12th of never, I have no clue what that means. The 12th of never.
that was his passing on the 12th.
The 12th is significant, and never to me just takes me to December, you know, the end of the year.
December, yeah.
12th of December. 12th of never is sort of a weird way, but he comes forward with great love for you. I know that he's so super proud of you. I just feel bursting with pride. I know you have 3 children, and he loves you all dearly. Sometimes you have felt his presence around you. Sometimes you felt his presence, and you felt him kind of laying next to you. Is that correct? Maybe
I
you've
feel like he's
been.
around a lot of the time.
Yeah, I feel as though I can feel his presence here next to me. I'm either relaxing on a couch, relaxing on a bed, something like that, and I can feel him here. He knows that you've gone, oh, is that you? Do you know what I mean? And he wants to say, yes, yes it is. So please know that when you felt his presence around you, he really, really has been there. His mum was... maybe, was it 2 years or 3 years she passes?
2 years in March.
2 years in March. And I know that her passing was sad, but there's a sense of joyousness to her passing. I don't know what this feeling is. I don't know whether
There's like a
her...
reconnection, I think, with her parents and him.
Because I don't know, I feel almost a celebration. So maybe her funeral, people had fun. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
I feel there's a joyous feeling around her passing. Now, I know that I mentioned she had a daughter, and her daughter still struggles. I know that it's nearly 2 years, but she watches her daughter, and I feel she still struggles a lot. Can you please let your sister-in-law know that her mother comes through with great love for her? I know that you were always part of the family. Do you know what I mean? I know your husband passes young, but you were always enfolded within the family, and that's all good. Let me see. Come back. I don't think Ray and your husband knew each other.
No, I don't think they did either.
But you know what? They're kind of the best of mates. They have, I'm aware that they come through different places for me, so they didn't know each other here. But all of a sudden they band together as if they're best of mates, and I want you to know that. I want you to know that they're having a great time here. There's a dog here with him. I don't know whether you had a cattle dog. Did you have a cattle dog? Because he brings a cattle dog, and it's passed. Yeah.
Yeah, she passed about 2 months after he did.
Oh, she passed after him. Okay. Because as I look to him here, he brings the cattle dog here and wants you to know, I've got the dog. I've got the dog. And he's had her, it's her dog, is it? With him ever since he's been there. So he's had that constant companionship with her. I know also that he does not do nothing in the spirit world. Nobody does nothing in the spirit world. They continue to live, they continue to grow. He has an affinity to teenagers, to troubled teenagers. So in the spirit world, he deals greatly with troubled teenagers. He kind of welcomes them, meets them, and gets them back on their feet. Does that make sense to you? Because he lets me know this. I know that there has been... Oh! Do you have a tattoo?
Yeah.
Is it him? Is it
It's for him.
for him? Yeah. He just shows me a tattoo. It's in a private spot.
That's on the shoulder, not the
Oh, shoulder. Okay. Oh, well, I thought it was more private than that. He shows me a tattoo, and I know that the look of it is for him. And he knows this, and he loves this. This must be something you did quite a while ago. Is that right? Because I feel like it's quite a while ago you did this. Know that your friend Ray here, jolly faced, ruddy, light red hair man is the one that kind of opened the connection so that your family could come through. So like I said before, it's someone maybe even feels a little bit distant that starts the communication and everyone just waltzes in behind him. So know that he's around you, loves you dearly. I just feel so proud of you. I feel as though if I could be here, he would be watching you in awe with what you've done. I just feel I watch you in awe. And so know that he comes forward, he wraps his arms around you, he kisses you on the forehead. I don't know whether that was something he used to do, but it's like a gentle kiss on your forehead here. And I know that he used to comment on your eyes. Your eyes, oh God, your eyes, like that, because he's going on about your eyes, kisses you on the forehead. So know that he's a lovely guy. I just feel he had a heart of gold. He was a beautiful, beautiful man, and still is a beautiful man. He looks good. He wants me to tell you how good he looks all of a sudden. Because all of a sudden he looks good, and has made me make a special mention of that. And I feel as though he used to like attention. He used to like it. He wasn't overly shy. He used to like attention. Okay, all right. I don't know whether you and him, or someone from his family, you and him had a child, a pregnancy that didn't eventuate. Would that be true? Because he picks the baby up. Understand, he's acknowledging the baby that wasn't to be here. The baby is not still a baby. Understand that. It just grows and lives and plays with him and is with him. But he wants you to know, don't worry, I've got part of our family. Do you know what I mean? I've got someone here. So please know that he's around you a lot, probably more than you're aware of. He makes me look out to the paddocks, look out to tractors, look out to all of this. This would have been his dream environment.
Just been happy we could do that all day.
Yeah, if he could just kind of plot around out in a paddock, that's his dream space. He just doesn't want to go. Sorry. Isn't that funny? You know what I could do? I could just shut my eyes and stand here with my arm on his shoulder like this forever. But I'm not going to, because that makes a really boring mediumship show. So let me see. Okay. There's a celebration that comes up about March. A celebration. There's
My daughter turns 21 in April.
April. Okay, good. Because I know he takes me to that part of the year. There's a celebration coming. He wants you to know, I'm going to be there, don't worry. I'll be there celebrating with the best of yous. With that, he kisses you again on your forehead. Please take his love. Know that he's there with his mum and his dog. And he's also with your mate. So thank you very much.